Right, we're here. Gonna be out soon. John's just getting ready in the car.
Woo! Right,
little comms check.
One more time so I can work out where the answer button is on my...
And it is hot today. Crew ready. That's Wilson. Ready. Also got the sim rig for tomorrow. That's all good. Little parts display. Get this set up later on, test it out. Here, waiting for everyone to get going. We've already done 2 runs. How's it feel, John?
Yeah, it's feeling alright. We've upped the pressures, got a bit more balance in the car, which is really good. We're having some issues going through the undulation, so it was a lot of understeer, but that is what we wanted, so we're going in the right direction. I'm excited.
And now we've just got to sort out, it's not really overheating, but it's getting hotter than we'd like, so we're going to see about cutting out the black section at the bottom, which is way under there, so hopefully we'll get that sorted, but all going well.
Yeah, baby!
Qualifying over, just going through some bits on the car. Let's see what the man has to say. Take 2.
Cut, we go.
Yeah.
Alright, update time, Saturday afternoon. First of all, we've only flipping qualified, P12. Very excited, so that's good news. Not done too much on the car since then, but we're about to go out for our top 16 battle with Paul Cunnington. And he's really beautiful, blue and orange S15. So yeah, try and stick it to his door, but not right in it. We'll try and be nice. And yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how we run. We've not really done any tandem battles today, so yeah, we're going to see how it goes. I'm very excited. We've got another day tomorrow as well, so we're just going to try and learn, not do anything silly, and then yeah, see what happens from there. What?
And you're walking out of the frame.
Yeah. See you later. Whether they approve that or not.
So, tell me, what happened?
So, I mean, it didn't come off, first of all, so that is good news. Tried to do more angle and carry more momentum through the track, but it sort of does that thing where it sort of, not binds, not the right word, but it's loading the suspension and it sort of wants to pop out of it. It's probably well, realistically, it's going to be, I need to commit a bit harder, I think, still. I'm running out of gear in 3rd, so I think tomorrow we're going to have to try slightly higher pressures with 4th gear and see if we can try and commit to have the revs to get through. Because even like the last corner, I'm still sideways, I can get to the clips, but I'm on the limiter, just sort of gently feathering it there. There's not any load in the car, there's not any wheel speed, so that's why there's not the angle, I think. But yeah, I mean, we're getting round, and
so
that's all right.
Chase, what happened?
Yes. In the chase, as I left off the line, I was fairly close. I misjudged the momentum, so I was gaining on him a bit. I had to leave off to lose a bit of momentum, and then I couldn't get back up to him again. And by entry, he pulled a few car lengths.
And then he stayed that all the way through.
Yeah, I just
basically
couldn't.
Yeah, and then he pulled from you at the last corner.
Yeah, and that must just because I'm on the limiter running out. I'm floating it, but I'm not biting it in, kind of thing. So yeah, I guess.
And then lead run.
Lead run, like I said, I think I entered later. I entered with more angle, but then that led to, because it sort of got on the angle, sort of digs in, bites, comes back to a lot straighter. Yeah. So, and it's always, one or the other. Like, it's people that are a bit shallow but it's smoother, or it's more angle and it slows you. and then you have to bobble to get back out again.
You haven't got the power to
Yeah.
just light up the wheels where at any RPM.
Yeah, and it feels like it's sort of damned if you do, damned if you don't almost. So I guess maybe we're saying just shallower looks better overall, probably, for now. And then yeah, I don't, maybe we'll try and go up 5 psi if we assume we did get through. I don't know whether that happened or not. Sorry.
Or more.
Yeah, or more maybe. Yeah, but it's just this big difference, isn't it?
Maybe 5 psi and then we'll go up with the dampers.
Yeah, okay, and then we'll just see what happens. But well, yeah and no, because that's not going to help. I'm not confident to go into another battle if that's what's happening. If I go in fourth and mess that up with someone behind me, that could potentially cause a bit more of an issue. So I think that's more of a tomorrow thing.
But what about if you're chasing first? Like,
I mean, I probably will be chasing first, to be fair. So yeah, I suppose I could just do that in fourth. If I mess it up, I'll mess it up.
yeah.
Okay, maybe we'll try that. Yeah, I think that's my thoughts.
Little bit of nitrous filling going on. Get that bottle in there. Big ghetto. And we've just wired in a logging switch because the amount I'm logging, and I'm logging knock at 100 hertz, so it's taking up some bandwidth. We're going to log each run individually instead of just sending out logging, because before we just weren't getting the logs back. I think it was recording for like 6 or 7 minutes and then that was it. So now we have a little, I mean, we've reused the party time switch. Logging on, logging off. So now he's just got to remember to do that as well as do everything else and drive. Technical wiring going on with the camera systems. Beautiful.
Morning everyone, welcome to a very sunny BrandsHatch for round 4 of the Drift Pro Championship at the Tuna Fest car show. We're here this morning getting the beautiful High Motorsport V8 MX5. Very excited to be ready to go on track again today. We had a pretty good day yesterday, we managed to get a top 8 finish. Yeah, really pleased with that. We were not necessarily expecting the result that good for the first proper outing with all the changes. But yeah, sun's shining, getting everything set up, feeling pretty good for the day as well. So we'll just see what happens. Very excited.
Initiate now. Got it.
I'm quite pleased. Yeah, I won't lie. The pressure change did make a big difference. It was a lot better. It carried the speed nicer. It's yeah, especially the second run through the last couple of clips, I was baking it. Like, it was on the rumble strip. I could hear the gravel flicking, and it was like perfect all the way through. So
the second run, you did a bit of an RPM drop right on that corner.
Yeah.
Like on the flick back, and I was like, no, 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 no. But they're marking down on that.
Are they?
Yeah, yeah. So he said they want to hear you. They want to hear you basically flat.
Right. Okay.
You know what I mean? So, but definitely qualified.
Do you reckon?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Shall I put this down?
Do you want? Yes. When you're ready.
Ready. So, can't believe it, we've got a P9 today. So all the hard work from the lads, we're doing a lot of changes on the car, we're moving around the mechanical grip on the vehicle as well. It's making a big difference. There's still a bit more in me as a driver, like, you know, a bit ropey, getting going, but a P9 on a Sunday, on a day like this, and the quality of the grid, I am over the moon. So we've got a tough battle with Ryan Hughes next in his 1,000 horsepower GT86, so we'll see what happens there. But weekend accomplished as far as I'm concerned at this point. It's good news. But
Well, he didn't finish his second run, unfortunately, because the car stalled at the top of the hill, and he tried to start it again and couldn't get it started, and it wouldn't idle, sorry. It would run, but only if he held the throttle open. So we got it back. Nothing in the logs. Nothing in the logs. Started the car up, runs sweet as a nut, revs lovely. No problems as far as I can see, so who knows? So we'll get it back on the dyno when we get back to the workshop this coming week, and we'll see if we can make the problem come back, basically, and try and diagnose from there.
so it's the end of a very long weekend for the Drift Pro Championship, round 3 and 4 at BrandsHatch. Overall, I think it went pretty well, to be fair. On Saturday, we managed to get through to the top 8. Really pleased with the result. Car was working really well, all things considered. And then today, sort of took another step again, which is really nice. Managed to qualify 9th. Got through to the top 16 with that result, which is great. Went up for our battle. Had a decent-ish first run. Not amazing, but, you know, fairly happy. It was against a really fast car, so we've done well just to sort of stay in the fight. I'm really pleased with that. Unfortunately, pulling up to the line for the second run, car cuts out. No idea what the problem was. Sitting there, we tried all sorts in the time we had, just sort of messing around under the engine bay. Yeah, just couldn't get it to run right, and I didn't want to risk the engine. It's a new build. We didn't know if there was something that might be going on in there, so we thought it was best to check it over. The marshal's done a really good job, got us back to the pits nice and quickly. Been able to have a look around the car. She seems to be running absolutely fine now, so it might be something really minor, like a spark plug lead or something like that. We're going to get her back to IO Motorsport over the course of the next few days, have a good look through, probably get her on the dyno, see if we can see anything on there, and yeah, try and get ready for the next event and see how we go from there. But yeah, overall, really good weekend. I'm really happy. The team's been amazing. They've been slaving. It's been so hot, and everyone's just got it done. So yeah, massive thanks to everyone, and yeah, brilliant event.